Thank you. Thank you. And thanks to everyone for coming out. So it was great to have a couple minutes to chat at the beginning of our session, but there's lots of team members here from Routeique. How's the volume? That's good. Lots of team members from Routeique here today, so if you didn't get a chance to talk to somebody in the area that excites you, just come chat with me after the show and I'll point you in the right direction. So I'm Kate, a VP Partnerships at Routeique. Before I joined Routeique about 4 years ago, I was working for a company that specialized in sales and marketing technology. So we built websites, gift card platforms, loyalty programs. Really, we spent our entire day talking about how to win new customers and how to retain existing customers. And we spent absolutely none of our time talking about the supply chain. Ooh, I should have my clicker for this. So imagine my surprise when I joined Routeique and very quickly realized that although many companies are doing that first step right, winning the trust of a new customer, and doing their best to retain that customer, it kind of doesn't matter how many loyalty points you're giving away if you're not delivering that order on time in full for that customer. So we at Routeique like to say it feels like there's a wild animal on the loose in every supply chain. And for me, I grew up with gremlins, so this is what I picture. These guys running amok on a forklift or a delivery truck, really doing everything possible to make it challenging to deliver that order for that customer. So really, it's more about, less about what has to go, or less about what goes wrong and more about what has to go right to get that product from where it's made to where that customer is buying it. And I mean, the nice thing is the last couple of years, there's more conversations than ever happening about supply chain, but it still kind of feels like a bit of a black box. And so really, you've got to make sure first and foremost, you're collecting those customer orders accurately. So, you wouldn't believe how many businesses are still taking an order by the phone or over fax. You've got to make sure that you have the product that you said you had at the time that you captured that order, and is it at a facility that's close to deliver to that customer? You've got to make sure that the person on site picking and packing that order knows exactly where to find that product in the warehouse to get that out the door as efficiently as possible. And then you've got to make sure it's getting on the right truck to the right location. So there's lots to think about. This is why, if you're doing it wrong, it can suck time, energy, resources. It can have your service and your sales team feeling like every conversation with their customer is about something that went missing or went wrong. But if you're doing it right and none of your competitors are doing it right, it can be your biggest competitive advantage. So where do we fit in? What are we doing? We always like to say that we're building Iron Man instead of Terminator. And there's certainly a lot of videos out there that you'll see of fully automated warehouses, and that's certainly where the industry's going. But really, you wouldn't believe how many companies are still operating on paper processes. It's people doing the work every day, some very hardworking people. And so for us, it's really about equipping those people with the right tools, processes, and technology to be successful. And there's more conversation than ever about staff shortages. It's hard to find team for the warehouse. It's hard to find drivers on the road. And it's difficult to retain those people if they don't feel like they're being efficient on site when they come to work every day. So not only is this going to make companies more competitive, but it's also going to allow them to retain the right talent. So this is our mission. It's a combination of high touch and high tech that makes us different. We come to the table not as vendors with our clients, but as partners. We sit at the table next to sales and marketing and have those hard conversations about what's actually required to deliver on those customer promises. These are some of the companies that we work with. Our first client in 2016 was Nestle, and we still run their entire ice cream distribution network using Routeique. And then we've since expanded to work with other big brands in the food and beverage space. It's the industry we grew up in, but we're certainly doing some projects outside of food and beverage, but that's what we know. So what's it like to work at Routeique? I think the best place to start is really our values, and we have an acronym to help us remember these. I don't think anyone has these totally memorized yet, myself included. So we work passionately. I think we'll all agree that everyone comes to work with a nerd-like enthusiasm for what we're doing and problem solving for our clients. We improve daily for ourselves, what we're doing in our own business, and for our clients. It's all about what's that first problem that we can work with you to solve, and then we'll work with you on that next problem. We speak truthfully. We want to have long-term relationships with our team and our clients. That's about having the right conversations, the hard conversations when they're not easy to have. We invest wisely. We make sure we're talking to the right companies that see us as a partner and that we're starting a journey together with them. Watch carefully. We make sure that we're measuring what we're doing and we're talking about whether it's working, and then we're deciding if that's the right thing to keep doing. It's so important. And then, of course, innovate relentlessly. And then wanted to share a quick video just on that last point there about innovation. And then I also think that's relevant to some of the positions that we're hiring for, because we like to be at the forefront of solutions for optimizing supply chain. And so there's some interesting things that we're up to here. I'm just going to share that. So you'll see here some video footage from our, we're partnered with a distribution in Calgary, so it ends up being our sort of mad science lab to try out some of our new tech. But you'll see we had drones, testing out using drones for optimizing inventory counts, looking at how can a 3D digital twin support team members to find exactly what they're looking for in the warehouse. Artificial intelligence and IoT data for fleet optimization. So we're a software company, also a hardware company. So just starting to layer on the right data about what orders on that truck, when was that delivered, what temperature was that delivered at, so that you have that insight, foresight, and oversight into everything happening in your supply chain. So I'm going to hand off to Ambi to talk about what it's like to work here.
Thank you, Caitlin. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ambi Algio, and I am the Director of People and Culture at Routeique. I have been with Routeique now for about 4.5 months, and prior to that, I was actually employed by Platform Calgary. So it's really lovely seeing a lot of familiar faces in the crowd. I'm going to be talking about the perks that we provide, and then I'm going to be talking about the roles that we're currently hiring for. So the first perk is the Employee Share Ownership Program. I feel like this is the most important perk because A, you're part owner of the company, and B, because you're part owner of the company, you tend to put a lot more TLC into the work that you do because Routeique's success is your success and vice versa. The next one is the RSP matching program. So in lieu of a pension plan, Routeique provides an RSP matching program, and they match up to a certain percentage to a maximum of what you put in. So I see it as free money. It's optional. Just join it, get your free money, and collect it. We provide a lunch program as well. So from Monday through Friday, if you're in the office, all you have to do is put in an order the day before, and lunch will be served directly to you. No lie. Freshly made right at your little workstation. And it's great because it saves time and money. I don't like thinking about what I want to do for lunch the next day, and it's a huge money saver for me and the rest of the team. We offer what we call Freedom Fridays. So who doesn't love a Friday off during the summer months? During the summer months, we provide Fridays off to our team members. And in addition to that, we also have paid vacation days and paid cultural holidays. So you can use your paid cultural holidays to whatever cultural holiday you subscribe to throughout the year. Yeah, we are a hybrid work environments. We have some people working remotely majority of the time, and then we have some people who would like to come into the office once a week, twice a week, and then we have people who are always in the office from Monday through Friday because I guess they love the free lunches, so why not? And of course, we provide a fully comprehensive health and dental benefits plan, except the LTD portion, which isn't covered. That's very normal. And then we also help you with your professional development. So if you want to get your MBA, you want to take a couple courses, you want to travel for work conferences, we support you in that as well. Yeah, we also have team events, and you can win prizes. Aritzia gift cards, Amazon, whatever you like to do, you can put in a suggestion box, and we can get those gift cards, and if you win something, then it's yours. It's fun, isn't it? And then we have Lunch and Learns, which is Lunch and Learns, very self-explanatory. Yeah, we are currently hiring on the client success team, the product team, and the dev tech team. So if you are interested in any of the positions listed, send us an email. The link is online. You can connect with us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We have a podcast that you can also listen into as well. And yeah, this is Caitlin and I's QR codes. If you want to connect with us on LinkedIn, send us a message. Don't be shy. We're friendly people. So, yeah. Thank you. That was all.